Mrs. and Mrs. Ja.
Jalk.
Jakazam and Jal. The way that everyone says both names in a
Jalazam.
totally normal way.
Yeah.
Jalk.
It's like, so we got Ja and then KL. Just wait until we get Jam. Jam is gonna win against both of these.
just keeps going up in power level.
The funny thing is, there's
Jam.
actually like Jam is possibly named Jan is a name. What's next? Jiao?
Yeah.
Not sure about Jiao. But maybe Japanese or Chinese
we'd
name.
probably raise an eyebrow at Jap. That's probably not okay. Jar, we're back.
Jar, okay. Why not?
Jav, as in like javelin.
Mm.
Jaw and Jax. J.
Ja, it's just a good combination of letters.
I guess so.
Let's see if it's a good combination to make for a good race. Looks like it should, because we got pretty good win rates on both sides, 60 and 63%.
Yeah, these two have done really well in Mystery Tournament in the past, but haven't been able to kind of go the distance and make top 8. I was looking at the bracket. I'm happy to report, if not, well, obviously not both of Jakazam and Zhao. One of these two is going home. But one of them advances to face the winner of Vitoral or El Cheeseboy, neither of which has made top 8. And the winner of that match faces the Gons, neither of which has made top 8. So whoever wins that one makes top 8. One of these 5 players is going to be a new player in top 8 for Mystery Tournament 0017. It might be one of these two.
Jakazam doesn't seem very helpful. The flavor text, I can see the future, spoiler, I do not win. And Charles says no, so maybe it's like negated.
I guess so. I don't know if we're looking at OCs here. Or self-portrait on the right, maybe?
So I know the left is a Final Fantasy character that Jakazam plays, and either Hopscotch or Neptunia. I forgot which one, sorry.
Cool.
And the left one, probably a picture of Giles' girlfriend made. I know she's an artist, and I don't know, this looks very Giles.
Drew it herself, awesome. The song just keeps going, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been, and like, it's missing bass. It's like a piano through a wall or something.
They've drawn a game that I think I remember mostly from a previous mystery tournament. That's a portrait of Jal made by Glockophyte.
Oh.
So because my stupid brain is stupid, I tend to see this Ja name, even though one is much longer than the other, and I just kind of go, oh, it's that person. Like, there's probably all kinds of ways in which I have these two confused in my brain. One thing I know for sure is that Jakazam joined the very first Super 16 race. It's a race of 16 Super Nintendo games, all back to back. You get like a 5 or 6 weeks or so to practice and learn all the games, and then you just show up and race through all of the goals in all 16 games. And for some reason, while everyone else hated George Foreman's KO boxing for the Super Nintendo, Jakazam went deep onto that game and was the only one to route out a 1-round KO against the third boxer that no one else could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not.
So that was where I first met her, even like before mystery stuff. I ran into her over here, and I was like, "Oh, it's you from George Foreman KO Boxing."
Oh, you're famous. What? We can have a quick look at the games. I think we got time. Have a quick look. Both players losing one. This is a loser 7 match. If I remember correctly, if you win this one, you gotta win 2 more to get into top 8.
Yes.
And Jace Knight losing against Jakazam in Cross the Rich R, an initial D-inspired freeware game. Winning an Action Fist. Oh, I know that one. I know that one. So there wasn't any punching in the game, which is weird. You could pick up different colored guns, like yellow, red, and green, blue, some other color. And it was kind of very Broforce-like. You know, you're a pretty small guy running from left to right. You kind of shoot everything that has legs, or maybe doesn't even have legs. Yeah.
I can tell you, Choo Choo Minder was a puzzle game where you poke trains around on train tracks that was so boring, Cranked Out elected not to play the match.
I loved the game.
Really?
I thought it was so cute and so good too.
Well, that's good. I'm glad some people enjoyed it. I didn't even see the match, so I don't even have an opinion myself. And then Jakazam got smoked by someone 325, was looking crazy. First-person shooter ultra kill. But lots of people get smoked by someone 325.
Smoked. Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, someone was going really fast.
Oh, I didn't see Ultra Kill. I did see Demon... I forgot the name again. The Demon Hand game. But yeah, those two games are kind of... Yeah, Exodemon. Those two are kind of the same game in my mind.
Gotcha. Tricky Keys. Was that the... Oh, that's the one where the virus takes over your keyboard.
Like every game is...
locks your controls.
Every game is... every level is either a puzzle or like a new challenge with... Oh, you can't jump, but you can... Like the virus is gonna jump for you every 3 seconds, so you better time it right. It's really cool. I liked it.
And then the big upset for Jal was defeating Zex, former top 8 player, in a pretty close racing game, Wangan Midnight Portable.
Yeah. It was a pretty tricky game. There was this one mission where you had to drive some number of kilometers an hour at the end, like 300 or something. And it took Zex 3 tries, and the first 2 were so close, and it could have made all the difference.
Yeah. And Jal said racing was her best genre too, so drawing your best genre is a good way to win a match, even against Zex, but then dropped down against Zenic Reverie in Scribble. Now, was this the one where you drew freeform drew platforms?
No, I think it was the Kirby-like.
Oh, like Canvas Curse? Or nothing at all like that?
No, it was just Kirby. But bad.
Oh, I guess I didn't see that one. What was the one where you draw your own platforms?
I didn't see it either. I do know we played Canvas Curse, or whatever the DS one is called.
Take time to sketch bosses.
Yeah,
sounds interesting.
Yeah, like in Kirby, kind of. But it wasn't. The bosses took 15 hits. Oh, I don't know why I chose such a low number when I tried to say it was a lot. 50 hits! 50,000 hits!
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then defeated Tapioca in Cubic Load Runner, which was a GameCube Load Runner game. I didn't even know it existed on the GameCube.
Didn't see it either. I missed so much.
Oh yeah, Draw Stage, that was it. Thank you.
But I did see iNinja for the GameCube, which was a very Ratchet and Clank-like. But it looked really cool, considering I've never heard of this game ever in any context.
You did some wild stuff in that goal. There was a lot of rolling a ball around.
Yeah.
Surprising for a ninja game, and then you get in a mech and you
that was
do
awesome.
Like a boxing match.
I watched Rocky after that. It's unrelated to that, but I did watch Rocky after. It was very much like that.
It's just like Rocky, critically acclaimed film Rocky.
Rocky was a weird movie. We don't have time to talk about it, but man, people were just saying things all the time, forever. and then they fought a little for like 15 minutes, and then the movie was over.
No, it's not really a boxing movie the way that the other ones are.
I do
I
want to
like the
watch
first
Rocky
Rocky
2.
movie, but we can't talk about it, like you said, because the racers are ready.
Yeah, let's have a look at the game. One of the games just disappeared, but whatever. Projection Remains. It's a PC freeware puzzle plus slightly platformer. It's more puzzle than platformer.
It's very puzzly. I got super stuck on a couple levels. I remember that much. So it was one of those ones where I look at my tester time that's like pushing an hour or whatever, and then like Alpha 5 comes along and does it in less than 30, and I'm like, yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. I don't know where these two are gonna end up. Probably closer to that half-hour mark. Although I'm making these numbers up. Maybe these numbers are way off. Don't read anything into their times based off of what I just said. We'll see how they play. Good luck and have a fun going out in the race chat.
The win. Here we go. We try to collect the artifact thing. The floor crumbles. And we're in this dungeon. Projection Remains.
Our goal is level 20, but there's some extra levels after that. I think there's like 4 more or something. So you've got the projection over there, which is like a copy of whatever is inside the frame.
Oh.
Oh, good. Don't get crushed.
Bonked.
Hopefully don't get the box stuck in the corner. Oh, you can pull boxes. You're good.
Oh. We thought it was Sokoban detected. That's like the most anti-Sokoban anything can be. Alright, so we need the box up there. Pull it here. Then we can jump on it.
Up there.
The really interesting mechanic. Not here yet. Let's see. Here you probably just had like box heading. You just gotta football this thing out of here.
Yeah. Boop. Lands on the switch.
That's the thing I was talking about earlier in MT. Descriptive puzzle level names. I'm a big fan.
Box lunge certainly reads like you need to just stab the box over to the side of the level. Oh, Chow knocked it to the right, so now it needs to bring it all the way across the room.
Okay, so this box...
Same thing projected onto 2 screens.
Yeah, so the box is actually upstairs. That's where you can do this. Can you drag it? Probably not.
So that if you jump on top of it, the projections smash the box for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they become desynced or something. I don't know. Yeah, because the main one...
The projection ends up inside
where
the
things
block.
are. Yeah. The projection just follows the main one, which has no block underneath it. So it's going to go down. So the projection has to follow. And that means anything in its way needs to get out of its way.
Ah, here we go. So this is the interesting mechanic. This is where the game actually gets interesting. We can move where the copy happens.
Within the sparkly border.
Yeah, exactly. So like a little to the left, a little to the right.
You can get in there, get rid of these walls, shuffle along. If I remember right, you can jump up and then like move the frame in midair, and some stuff can happen, man. Smooth progress for both players. Jakazam just came out to this early lead on like the 2nd or 3rd puzzle. But pretty close after that.
Yeah, Jakazam has kind of held on to this 20-second lead. No? Not puzzle. Jakazam did this instantly.
Already my mind is like, I guess you can elevator the box, okay. Oh,
using the
projection.
Okay, why not? I think you have to actually, because there's this lip in the way.
Probably.
Okay, in this level you have to raise the box, I think. It's just a thought, though.
But you can move the frame, but not the projection.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh, that's really smart.
Oh!
But I mean, you can just move it at the top and then jump. We've done this. We don't have to move the projection down. I think jumping will be a lot.
Yeah. Or...
Jump.
me.
Oh, good.
Okay. Alright, the previous puzzle for Jal. A little bit tricky this time. How do you get a little bit more height?
Oh.
You go in the projection of the door. Okay. I don't want to think about the physics of going into a projection of a door instead of a real door.
Yeah, how tall does the door have to be?
So Chal's got to find this tricky... Oh, I think sees the key part of the puzzle now. Yep.
Alright, so projection remains is a race that happened in MT. This must be 13.
14.
Must be 13 if it was 2019, I think.
I think I tested it, and that would make it 14.
Okay. Oh, right, it's
I
late
played it.
2019. You're right. I was thinking of like finals 2019, that was 13, so yeah, 14. I played in this race. That was back when I joined a lot of races instead of commentating them. And 31 minutes basically. I'm curious how our racers do, because so far Jakazam is flying.
Both of them are doing really good. Jal, I think, is on the previous puzzle.
Oh yeah,
reveals the door, goes inside. Yeah, same level.
Oh yeah.
16. So there's 5 main game levels and then these extra ones. For some reason I want to say there's 4 extra ones, but that's an ancient memory, who knows.
I think copying the switch is a good. Yeah, if you just copy the switch,
to the top.
Everything just falls into place for free.
You push the box on the copy of the switch.
Yeah, and then that's also enough of a platform to get to the door.
Looks good.
Oh, but Jal has the box downstairs.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. Nice elevator.
Oh, kind of physicsed the box up onto the ledge remotely. That was interesting.
That seems a little unintended. I don't think we're gonna need that tech.
Oh.
Jakazam also has the box downstairs. I don't think box downstairs is a good idea.
It's such a tricky game because like you put the box up there and then ultimately you just end up moving the box back down after you copy the switch.
Yeah, you can move this projection all over the place, but really it's bigger than it needs to be to solve the puzzle. So it's kind of a red herring in a way, or it's not too obvious what you gotta do. Oh, Jack? One higher? Yeah, that's a solve. Doesn't even need to use the platform. They did it in like a smart way, but maybe too smart.
Wow, what's not smart is crushing yourself with a projection of a wall.
Ooh.
Alright, so you can make a pretty simple elevator that doesn't go high enough. So you need to get it on top.
Need to get the box up there somehow. I think you wanna...
You have to get it on your head?
You can maybe copy... Copying the box doesn't help.
It's pretty... What?
Oh. As well.
Your feet on the top of the frame skipped along the top and kicked the box. Zhao's also in this level now. Neither player has sort of found a key idea to make this work. Yeah, that's so weird. When you walk along the top of the frame, the projection of your feet... What was that?
Zhao just did like a zip by getting stuck between the box and the wall.
It is now going to try to recreate the zip. Trying to find... how many pixels was it? This many? This many?
The question is if it brings you higher than the wall. I think this is too close to the wall. A little less.
Falling into the gap with speed?
I like it. I love the attempt.
How long do you honestly try this, though?
Okay, that looks pretty good.
At some point you do it for fun, right? But this is a race.
Ooh.
And Jakazam is through.
Ooh. This is scary. This is like sunk cost fallacy.
This is time not spent trying to solve a puzzle right now. Oh! It's so weird.
I don't think it's gonna work.
What is this puzzle that Jakazam has? You can copy the button. You can copy everything.
So I think you wanna... you wanna get to the door, and then you have to use the projection to like...
To move the box onto the switch.
Oh, you
Or
can...
the switch to the box.
Oh, it's hard to visualize in this game. Can you copy the door? Yeah, you can just copy the door.
Oh. Man, this game.
It's interesting how there's like 4 obvious ways to get to the exit. Like working backwards from the exit doesn't really work in this game because there's so many different ways just to interact with the exit. Or with the switch or with a box or whatever.
Jal is trying to physics jank this box. There, gets it on the head. Oh, but it's stuck underneath the platform a little bit, but this will work. Yeah, freeze it a little bit to the left. Oh, where is it going now? Okay.
Maybe you could like jump into it.
Yeah, no, I think it was fine. It was just the box was stuck underneath the middle platform by a pixel or two.
I mean, Jealous doing it on purpose.
Why on purpose?
I don't know. Yeah, that's an awkward interaction that you can... That like you exist on top of this row. Like
the frame exists on like 1 pixel around the... Oh! The big Springo! Man, what incredible harnessing of
that's
this
so good! I mean...
unnatural power.
I don't know if it's such a good idea because now you didn't learn what the game wanted to teach you. But I love it so much.
Well, she learned what the game didn't want to teach her, you know what I mean? This door is already here, projected and gone through. Tied up again. I'm gonna guess that most of these levels are gonna have a box.
Check it out. You can get the box on this elevator. On the right. I mean, okay, to be fair, that's also just the solution, so... I don't think you want to zip after that. Okay, so, I mean, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? You just use this, and now to the left. Yeah, easy. Jakazam is stuck on this. This seems like such an obvious solution. We
got a lead change.
We've done this already, using like a shift to the left, like a lip there to move the box.
Yeah, it was like extrude the wall or something the puzzle was called.
Yeah. So one thing I remember about this game, there's one puzzle you can just cheese. And it looked really hard. And I think like half the racers cheesed it. So I'm interested to do that again.
I mean, I feel like some of these project the door onto a thing was basically cheese. Alright, the box is on the right. It needs to end up... Which switch is doing which?
No! Jal, why did you do this?
If Jal was just on top of the thing...
Yeah, Jal just needed to leave the platform. Like, exit elevator floor 3. Well, I guess...
joined by Blasphemous Roar. Hello.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I just wanted to come by. I love this game.
No.
I remember this game being pretty good.
Yeah, it's really interesting how different mechanics interact in the game.
Yeah, especially with we've seen a couple of snapshot games before in Mystery, and each one really does do a good job of bringing something new to the table with each of them. This one being particularly good at...
Okay, so that's all the standard levels.
Yeah, just a couple extras, and this timer is only at 12 minutes. This level is solved for Jakazam, so just needs 20 as well. They're doing so well.
Oh, I mean, I can't believe I did that badly, that it took 31 minutes. Pretty sure it's gonna get hard.
It does get hard on some of these challenge levels.
So
this looks like snipper clips.
Bounces.
You know those levels where you gotta get the egg to the other side?
Yeah. Oh, that'll do it.
Wow, that was really good. And this is the cheese level. I forgot how, but you can cheese this.
Do you just project the door and then walk inside the door?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can do a corner jump here. You can do a corner jump. That's the thing. So you can't go like low enough to make the door obviously fit with the left side, right? that's maybe what the puzzle creator was thinking, but you can just corner jump it. It's not like House of Figurin.
Jakazam's cleared 20.
You remember how many levels were in this goal?
I think there's just 4 extras for some reason.
The basement
I'm
should
not
tell
sure
you, right?
where I'm getting that number from.
Challenge 04. So
That
4.
sounds like 4.
How did I take 30 minutes then? Am I stupid?
You know, some games just don't jive with you.
Better get hard really
Possible.
fast.
That we're just seeing an incredible performance from 2 strong players.
And I cheesed this one. So this one's like free in my book.
So this box has gone up here.
Oh, Jack, don't drop the box.
Oh.
It's like
Or
touch
do be-
jump from the side. No! That was good. Basketball.
Box deployed.
So what they do in basketball. It's 3 identical guys, and they like head it into the net.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I
definitely-
haven't. I don't watch it really that much, but it's something like that.
Oh look,
I
it's the
think.
door.
There it is.
What if you
Just
could like
out of reach.
just jump to it? Because the thing is, it looks out of reach, but it really isn't.
Yeah, like
You
you were
could even
saying, if you put it like to where it's just a little bit further away. So you
Yeah,
can
like
jump
1
off
block
the
away, so
corner
you
to
have
it.
space, and then you can corner jump like 1
Yeah.
further, like this.
You could maybe even
You can just
stand
do
on
this.
top. Oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna see that. Now Jakazam's also got the door projected right there.
Oh, Charles is going for it. Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, no,
There it is.
There it is.
easy.
3 levels free.
2 levels left.
Better be hard. This better take like 15 minutes.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna beat your time.
Yeah.
It's just a question of how much.
Yeah, fortunate. And that's the MT I won, so it's like even worse. I can't even say it was bad back then.
Now, I believe that Jal did actually just key into how you want to finish this level. Is to project the door there after all is said and done.
Yeah, so are you supposed to like get the box as high as
Oh,
possible
Jakazam?
on top of your head? Oh, she's eyeing that door. Hooah!
Both of them made it first try. It's not even a hard corner jump.
No, it is not. 2 levels left for both players now, and I think you want to have a projection of yourself, or maybe your main body, I don't know, but and then you have the box on your head, and then you get yourself as high up as possible, and you header the box up onto this top area.
I feel like that's relatively correct.
Oh, but then how do you get the box? You'd have to get it over this little lip, too, because the switch that you want it to be on is the one... Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was more about having the box on a projection of the switch.
Yeah, I thought this one was that you needed to get the door to be projected at the end as the end goal, but it has been quite a while since I've seen this one.
It would be quite the red herring because this elevator's sole purpose is to get you to the door. Bonk.
Well,
Unless it has some purpose for projection reasons. Jakazam's here with this box thinking, why don't you go higher? I think having the box on your head is not going to be an easy thing to set up.
Maybe you could like have it halfway off the platform and then lift it up a little and drop it on your head.
so y'all may have guessed, but I did come in here on a bit of an agenda.
Yeah, I thought that's what this was all about.
It is. I just didn't want to like interrupt it at a bad time. It looks like while they're working.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So we do have the mystery show is going to be happening on today on Brosench's Don't Make Us Bored. We are going to, when this race is over, regardless if Don't Make Us Bored is live yet, we're going to raid Brosench's channel. If it's not live yet, do stick around and watch out for that, because the mystery show is coming back on March 4th. We are going to be alternating every week with the weekly blinds, so that way the weekly blinds don't burn out, so that way the mystery show doesn't burn out way too quickly. So do keep an eye. We already have the announcement for the sign-up form on the Discord, and you can keep an eye on that. Fill out the form if you want to participate, because we're coming back, baby. But yeah, I didn't want to do that while there was too much action going on.
Yeah, we're solving the puzzle.
There is no action going on.
I don't think
both players
anyone
have not generated.
We don't know
any
what to
new
do.
ideas.
The players don't know what to do. Chat probably knows what to do. Chat always knows.
And people should know about the mystery show. It's a really cool thing. You really do not know what you are going to be doing when you show up to play.
Yeah, Myth is actually scared of it. Has told me before that wants nothing to do with my mad circus.
Yeah, you. I think my words were exactly, "Your circus scares me."
Yeah.
But I respect the hell out of it.
I took that as a compliment, to be fair.
Oh wait, maybe it's easier to get this box on your head than I thought. I think Jakazam's lining it up. Yeah, okay. But now does this go all the way up to the top the way that you want it to? Yes, it does.
Pretty good. I like that. And I agree. Just put it on the box. See what happens. See if you like what happened. Oh, you can. No, you can't. I thought, you could use the lip of that top platform to move the box to the other switch, but no, not where the projection ends up. But I think Jakazam is further into the puzzle than Charles is.
Yeah, this seems good, but if you can't get it onto the other switch, does it do anything?
I believe that's what we kind of want to use the projection to do, is to help get it onto the other switch somehow.
Yeah, you're right. If you just get the box on the right, you can just copy the door. There's no need to be on the right, and use the elevator or anything.
I bet you could just physics that box over that ledge somehow. Just shimmy your body up in there.
Maybe jump
pull it,
and
push
clip.
it, rock it around. Yeah. Oh yeah, Roar, you missed an incredible maneuver. Jal put a box near the wall a little bit and then fell into the gap that wasn't quite big enough for her, and the game just ejected her way out the top, skipped a whole puzzle.
Good old Zips.
Wait.
Okay, so Jakazam definitely keyed. I think Jakazam's keyed into the idea that maybe, maybe.
Wait, you get the box on top of this thing right here, and then you just move like that.
Oh, you can get the switch and the door.
Oh, but then no, the door isn't big enough. I think you need the base of the door.
I think the button might be real if you.
Wait, you can switch the button. You can switch which button it is. So you do go in the real door. You just get the box on top of the projection, move to the other switch just like this, go to the right, and then you can like move the projection one down, all the way over and up again, and that will press the other switch to open the door for you. So first step is getting the box on top of this projection right here.
Yeah, okay.
One box, two
so
switches.
So she wants to do the box on head again.
Yeah.
I don't think you even need to, really. Like, you just, well...
I think you need to, because it's like the lowest you can make the switch is 2 off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to, like, pop it up and
go.
then move the thing down? Yeah, like that, kind of?
Oh. This is tough. Just like
she's got the right idea though.
Yeah, I think she wants to put the box on top of the projection with the switches. Question is how.
Yeah, it is pretty straightforward though. Like in the general idea of just project one switch underneath the box to do the platform, and then project the other switch.
Yeah. Jal has the box up here, but it's been a while since Jakazam discovered that this is not the solution.
Well, Jal's been more willing to physics jank.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jakazam pushed the
Jakazam.
box too high.
And you can't do anything to get the box underneath this wooden platform.
Ah!
He died.
Oh yeah, if it falls too far. I guess you need a projection to bounce the box instead of
That makes sense.
your real body.
Yeah, the projection doesn't die. But I think Jakazam just needs to do this, but slightly better. Yeah, and Jakazam is doing the right thing. Oh,
That's why that
it.
space is there.
that's it.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward from here
The
on
box
out, I
has to
think.
go a little to the left.
Lower it a little bit.
But
yeah.
you can get
Then
there
you-
from the... Oh no!
No, I have
You
to
can
do
get
the
there
move
from
again.
the... It's gonna do this, which is fine. Wait, is it fine?
This, I think, is the intended solution too, because the space above the projection and below the platform is there
Oh yeah,
to have the box
Jack has
float
it.
in the air.
So jump. Bonk. One higher. This is it. This is the solution. Now all the way to the
Right,
right.
just
Gotta
be
be
careful
careful.
you don't shift the box.
There we go.
Alright.
That's it.
Okay, one more level.
Challenge 04. Oh, this one's just kind of a progressive platformer in a way. Not so much figuring out the one idea, but like which step is next. And there's also not that many places you can move this projection.
Yeah.
Or the copy, rather.
Just found a place to stand, but
Oh.
has nothing to jump
Oh,
to.
no, you could jump and then shift projection down by 2.
If that's
But
true.
it wouldn't, would it help? You could then drop onto this other part, I guess.
I guess you don't jump high enough.
Oh, you could jump on the left. Easy. No, that doesn't work. Oh, okay,
Oh,
never mind,
there
it
it
does
is.
work. And then you can drop to the right and move it back up.
Mhm.
Don't get crushed. Oof. I was so close to
Jal
getting
is running out
crushed.
of time.
Oh, Jakazam is through this part.
Jal still has the box on top.
But I think this is 2 parts. So I think all of this is super fine. Can get the box. Now needs to like get it over without dropping it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
just goes ahead and drops it.
Dropped it.
I don't think there's a quick like reset.
You can
Here.
crush the box.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm. If you get some English on it, I think it'll kind of move in the air sideways.
I mean, there's got to be a non-jank solution, right?
It looks like the walls are keeping the box aligned.
So meanwhile, on Jal's side, still having the box up here and not sure where that leads her. Really needs to figure this out, otherwise Jakazam... I mean, this is the last part of the last level.
Yeah, it's already extremely dire. Oh, the sudden shift.
Oh, that was really good, though.
Is there a way to make it work from there? I don't think so. It needs to try again. Stupid box on this ledge. Get off the ledge.
I could have used shifting to the right and one to the left would have done the same thing to the box. Okay.
All right. Catches the box.
Okay.
Now you need to get over there.
And then like, shit fast.
But I wonder if the plan was gonna go straight to the button, maybe? I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but I think you can use the frame to like bonk the box onto the button. Bonk. Oh. Maybe just launch it. Just send it sort of up and right.
This is not gonna work. I don't see this working. Even if you push it, it's gonna be in the fire. I think you want the
I'm
box
guessing.
on the right side of the copy part first. Can you get it there? Yeah, you can pull it. Like here. You could have been on the right side and then pull it a little to the right so it's on the right column of the copy section. Of the paste section, sorry, of the blue one.
The fire is really discouraging of moving the box onto the right side.
Yeah, but... Ouch.
Real body
Oh,
dies.
That's a
Jukebox.
problem. Gotta do the start again. Jalk has like the idea. Is standing where the box needs to be and is like, if only I was a box.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's exactly the thought she has.
It's a thought I have a lot. Like, if only I was a box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things would be so much better for me right now.
You could be in a warehouse corner and no one would bother you.
Right?
Go bad
could
jokes.
name the rats that go by. Hey, Larry.
No, but I think Jal sees what the point is here. Or maybe?
I thought this would have been over by now, actually. Jakazam is
Well,
still
I'm glad it isn't.
on this final level.
Yeah, Maurice is starting to feel very justified in his time.
Yeah. Hold on, how much longer? So my time exactly 30:50. So 55 seconds. I feel safe. I feel safe.
Jal in frustration is just hopping up and down. So it would really is looking like, man, if that box could just be down a little bit. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Jal's getting closer to the solution now. But I mean, here comes Jakazam.
Oh?
I think
One
I
higher
remember
and then
just
go
one
crazy?
big push. Yeah, I did. I just pushed
like-
it straight onto the button.
Like push it and then move it up if you're like halfway. Ah! Drops down.
Now it's in this position.
Bonk.
Death has to redo the beginning. Obviously she knows how to do it, but it's not trivial to do all these movements and stuff.
Yeah, look at Zhao. Zhao has the box back down here.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna crush the box down. Yeah. Like trying to jump over the box. Projection's not
Oh.
gonna work.
Here we go.
go
That's too high.
up and then
Yeah.
okay.
Jakazam did it from one lower.
I really didn't think the box would go that high.
Let's check. Where we going? Good? Wait, platform? Perfect for
Ooh,
landing?
yeah.
Zhao has it. Right?
There it is. Nope.
Wait, no,
Jump
the
with
box is up there.
up.
Yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
the
I
box.
was confused by the projection. Well, the lack of projection. Okay, Jakazam, one. So move it and then shift up halfway through. And then just kind of hope the box doesn't roll off the platform.
I mean, yeah, that was how I did it. I just moved the box from where it is now directly onto the switch with some kind of largely unintended maneuver.
Okay. Can't get on top. Can get on top like this. Can you land next to this box?
I thought
Oh.
I saw her not be
Oh,
able
no,
to,
not
but
in the
that's it.
fire!
Oh,
No!
you know what? A little bit.
Bigger
Oh, but
push required.
Could have moved one further down. That would have like lowered the fire by one.
Hmm.
For free, basically. Oh, but we're already. Oh, we're already
Oh,
back
this
here. It's
looks
even better.
good.
One lower. Okay, that's it.
This is gonna be it.
Oh, oh no!
Don't go
oh,
too
oh,
far.
oh!
Oh!
That's it.
I think that's it. Dot done. Jakazam 3240. She's
Wow.
moving on.
The lead change and just holding it.
It went back and forth. And then the forfeit, despite being 2 puzzles away from the end. Jakazam moves on. She'll be facing the winner of Vitorl versus El Cheeseboy. And the winner of that faces the Gons for their top 8 spot. We'll see if the players want to come chat, and we'll do that, but definitely stick around because we're going to be heading over to Rosench's channel.
Can you raid a channel that's offline?
I believe so.
Let's
Maybe
hope so.
not.
We'll
I mean,
find out.
you're in charge of that.
If you stick around on Mystery Funhouse, once Brosentia goes live, I can raid over there. Or you can just go over to Brosentia. But you don't want to miss what we got planned, so. Or you do. I don't know. I'm really not
No,
you.
you don't. You don't.
You don't.
Self-confidence, Roar.
The mystery show is... Okay, so, while we wait for people to come in, maybe, the mystery show is the culmination of a bunch of... Oh, there's Jakazam, so never mind.
Oh, keep going, Roar.
Just go!
Oh, well,
Go,
the
say
mystery
the
show is the
thing.
culmination of a lot of work from a lot of people, so we are looking forward to this launch here as Season 2 comes by. We have finally finished the opener. We have some fantastic games on the line. We have at least 9 episodes complete and 22 episodes in the works, so we're not just going to crash half a season and stop it abruptly. We've got plans, so do come watch our soft launch promo, support the mystery show, and join in on us weekly. Jakazam, that was impressive at the end.
Thanks. It was a fun game. I liked the second challenge level, the one that I assume I did not intended.
Nobody did that as intended. Even Jal didn't do that as intended.
Yeah, I was really excited for that because the one thing I remembered about this game was that I cheesed one of the puzzles and that was it.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, wait a second, could I just do this?
Yeah,
And the
corner
answer was
jump.
yes.
The developers never expected.
It turns out there's a lot of I can just do this in this game. Like a couple of times you guys just projected an open door somewhere and went through it. And like definitely it was the intended solution sometimes, but a couple other times I was like, really?
Yeah, that level had a lot going on, and I just didn't want to deal with it. I was like, if I could do this, I'm just doing this.
Now, Jal took this to extremes and found a way to get a box close to a wall such that there's a gap not quite wide enough for the player, and then jump inside with a lot of speed, and it launched her out into the air high enough to land up next to the door and solve the puzzle.
That's awesome.
She did it accidentally and then spent, I think, more time than you spent solving the puzzle trying to recreate it, but the results were worth it in the end.
Yeah, I enjoyed this game though. It was fun. Yeah, that last puzzle was tricky. I'm guessing I did it right, but who knows with this game.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you're supposed to get it like a 1-2 to onto the Switch at the end. I seem to remember just shoving it with enough speed that it kind of bounced onto the Switch. But yours was much more controlled, and I liked that.
I liked the first challenge level too. Just kind of bouncing the box from projection to projection. Felt like I was
Yeah.
playing Rocket League or something.
Air dribble.
Can't do it there, but I could do it here.
It's easier in the second dimension. You had in that third dimension, meh. Not to mention you had legs instead of wheels.
Yeah.
And no rocket booster. Maybe you'll get a game with a rocket booster in your next game. There won't be too many of them before top 8.
Oh, I thought this was a top 8 thing, or is there one more?
This was a losers match, so
Oh, okay.
I think I'm playing the winner of Viteral and El Cheese Boy next, and then the winner of that match goes on to face the Gons.
That's right.
Then the winner of that makes it to top 8. I'm hoping I can make it.
That's 4 whole new names that are not in top. Somebody's new in top 8.
Yep.
What hype?
Hype?
It might be you. It might be you.
It
This
might
might be the
be.
year.
I'm trying.
You need to get
Well,
that
we wish
star
you
on
all
your
the
card.
best.
I do. I've come kind of close before, and then run into just my first MT. I was doing well in winners, and then ran into Andy, followed by Captain Drake in losers. So that was not ideal.
Doesn't feel good when you get 1-2 punched like that.
Yeah, I've come close a few times. I'm hoping this is the one.
I think you got a real shot. We wish you the absolute best with that. And thank you so much for coming out and racing, for coming to talk to us.
Yeah, thanks very much. And everyone go watch Roar's mystery show thing.
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
good. I don't know anything about it, what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah, we've got the takeover for Don't Make a Sport. So if you've ever seen Don't Make a Sport, that's Brosentia and Corndan's variety show, where they show off all sorts of runs and games. They don't even need you to have a full speed run. It could just be a showcase of the game. Just a bunch of interesting stuff comes out of there. We've had a few showcases on there before, showcasing the mystery tournament. We've had subjected people to super block jump over there. And today we're going to be taking over with the mystery show promoting the new season. So this is officially season 2, episode 0 over on the Don't Make Us Board.
I
So
remember.
we're just
I remember you also had Jolly over there.
yeah, that's actually where we first
Yeah.
showed off Jolly.
That was really funny.
We've done a few takeovers. I did. The rules of the show are, of course, that you're trying to not make them bored and you're showing off your thing for an hour. I've intentionally done pen capping for 10 minutes just to mess with them. So it's always a good time, and I'm looking forward to doing the show over there. So we're just waiting for Corndan to do a speedrun and a marathon right now. If you're interested in watching that, he's doing Battle of the Areas over on the RPG Valkyries channel. And they're over there doing a charity marathon to support Take This, which is a good charity helping support mental health issues. They often have many sponsored rooms inside of conventions for quiet rooms to help center yourself, and some low sensory rooms for people with autism. They do a really good job of trying to make sure that your mental health is being taken care of. So if you are interested, I'm going to go ahead and copy their channel here, post it there. That's where this link, this is where we're not going to raid that one just because the important thing of getting the over to Brosencha's channel. But if you are interested in seeing Corndan's run over there and supporting that charity and taking a good look at that, by all means, go support them as well. Keep tuned into the channel though. Once Brosencha goes live, I'm going to fire off the raid command, because you can raid from an offline channel. You just can't raid to an offline channel. So
Okay. We can stall a little bit more. We can look at what's coming up.
yeah,
Maybe-
let's do a preview of some top 8 stuff.
Oh, base?
Well, I mean,
yeah, there's
I
one.
mean,
There's
let's
one. There's
preview
one.
Yeah, let's look at this bracket.
This is in 2 days, this big top 8 match, the Whitley versus Triss Corp. One of them is going to get into top 8 on winner's side. And if it's the Whitley, that's pretty awesome, because hasn't made top 8 before. To do it at all is an achievement, especially just because more and more stiff competition keep joining. But to
Indeed.
do it on the winner's side, man.
Whitley saying, "Indeed, that would be awesome."
And then Vittorio versus El Cheeseboy. This match we talked about. I mean, there's only so many matches. We've talked about every match, I think, that can happen pretty much. But this is the one that feeds into this Jakazam match coming up. Shrambles versus Mundungu is the other, along with Relis and Zex, the other 2 matches that make up losers 7.
And then somehow my match got pushed out of the schedule because it was so far away on Friday. I'm gonna play Anosep? Yeah, Anosep.
Neitzel.
I tried. I'm sorry. It's so
You
far
just
away.
invent a player?
I think I didn't I play Anosep in the match before?
Maybe. 2 matches ago.
Yes, it's close enough.
I like the idea of you just trying to choose your opponent.
Oh man,
Who went
today
0-2 this time?
I feel like oh no, Anosep is in chat. Sorry.
You eliminated me. At least forget, at least remember his name. Don't forget the lives of the fallen.
I mean, I did remember Anos. Maybe it just left such a big impression on me. Man,
That's true. It was that one guy. That's the one you missed in between.
And also, I'm looking at the played game sheet, and I'm doing just a little bit of formula magic, because as we approach top 8, I want to take a look at some of the really, really nifty stats that we have going on here. So let me see. From what I can see, we have. I need to do that on column B. Whoops. Hold on.
can tell you
Okay.
the top part of this bracket is pretty savage. Whoever wins between former top 8 players Maurice and Neitzel fights former top 8 player Crankdud, and then someone dropping down from the winners bracket. It might be Triscorp, also top 8 player. So whoever makes top 8 on that part of the bracket really has to earn it. All right, go Roar.
Well, looking at the play game sheet, we have a little bit of interesting stats here. We are approaching top 8. March 11th, I think, is top 8. Yep, March 11th and 12th. And as we approach top 8, we've had 268 matches done so far. That is a lot. Over 268 matches, we have played 222 unique games.
So like
So many games.
60 or so doubles.
Over 51 different platforms, arguably, depending on how well they spelt it and if that's a problem.
Yeah.
So probably around actually 45 or so. But what? Is it really that huge? We have so many.
It's tough because there's PC and freeware and puzzle script, and those are all kind of the same thing.
There's freeware Steam, freeware regular.
Yeah,
Steam,
I'll cut this down to
PC, Steam.
I will be generous and call Pico 8, puzzle script, and freeware 3 different things. But if we cut it down, probably over. So this count unique sucks. That was a bad way to approach that step. But that's still crazy. There's still just so many different consoles that we have. We had a significant number of new submitters submitting some incredible things. We've had our backups from our long-standing stuff coming through. So just huge shout-outs to the work that Internet Dirigible has done on his first run as lead tester in Mystery Tournament, and the entire testing crew. Everybody who's played these games, they have been incredible. And massive shout-outs to Maurice and Myth for commenting damn near every match. And we still got, plenty more vodcasts to be dealt as well. So, I'm just, to get a little bit sentimental, when I built Mystery Funhouse, I had built it and envisioned it being a community stream rather than just my baby. I'd hoped that one day it would truly take off as being a part of the community instead of just being 1 or 2 people's effort. And hot damn, has it ever. And I'm just so impressed and happy with everybody that has put so much work into this. From everybody in the background, from Phantom Matt doing uploads, some of the amazing work that's being done on the Fun Fest coming up, Maurice with putting us together the dashboard, Myth with the high tier commentary, bringing that analytic mindset to it. A lot of the commentators that have joined this, it really is so impressive that this community has taken this channel and run with it. And we've just gotten so much viewership and so much people engaging with everything. And I had hoped it would be the case, but there are just so many things you hope for that never come to fruition. But hot damn, has it ever. So just thank you all for everything. That's about as much stalling as I have available. We got about 5-10 minutes before we move over, but I had to give my heartfelt because we're closing in on top 8, and it's just.
Yeah, I was genuinely sad. I was away for a couple days, visiting family or whatever. I missed some matches, and then we just didn't have a match yesterday. And I was like, I really want nothing more than to just commentate another mystery match. It's just been a lot of fun in a lot of ways to be a part of this whole thing.
Yeah, it's been one big thing is honestly the amount of work that I had to do in early days of Mystery Tournament. Everybody, some of you may remember the not the early days of Mystery Tournament, but Mystery Funhouse. Some of you may remember the race beacon and how terrible that idea was, and just how much I was, putting effort into this. To see that I haven't had to, so I can put more work into the mystery show. I know this is a little self-centered saying it like this, but hey, that's me. just there hasn't been that need because of all the work that everybody's putting into. Has allowed me to focus on my own projects, my own stream, and has allowed me to focus on the mystery show and stuff like that. So, and we're not stopping just yet. Just because we got top 8 coming up, we have Mystery Fun Fest 2 is on the horizon. We know that Boney's been hard at work. There's chances that we're going to try to find another off-season tournament putting there. We're going to be having blind races and the mystery show on alternating weeks to keep your blind racing fix happening. And I believe there have been talks of Mystery coming. We'll have to take a look at that one. But like, if you're not a part of our Discord, do join. There's so much stuff that you can just get away with jumping into and having a good time.
Links there in the chat if you need it. I was Exuno said something incredible, that Internet's Original has spent 500 hours testing, and I was like, that can't be right for this tournament, and it's not. But I think that's cumulative over the past 2 or 3 or something like that. It's 115 hours, recorded hours. There's a lot of these that sometimes you do your testing and you forgot to run your timer, so you're like, it's about 35, right? Like sometimes you don't finish.
The amount of times as a tester that I've just made up.
Yeah, it's not that important, really. So I would wager there's a lot more than the 115 recorded hours here from Internet Dirigible, 78 from FFAO, 28 from Sully, 24 from me, 12 from TPC, and then a handful of 1 to 6 hours from a number of other people. A total of 287 recorded hours testing all the games for Mystery Tournament. Just this Mystery Tournament, just 17.
I also, you know what? I think we need to give a big shout out then to a lot of the newbies don't know the names, but we are truly standing on the backs of giants in this instance. The amount of work that we put in to testing and how long that takes, like, huge shout outs to Crystal Chaos and Boar for doing this for years. When they were running 2 tournaments a year.
Oh, that's true.
Huge shout out to the work that they put in. I know they're not a part of the community anymore, but like, they worked their butt off. They helped provide us so much, and it's just the everything that they did and help us learn from so many mistakes has been, it's really awe-inspiring. So we are looking at the delay tactics. I believe Cornden is currently fighting the final boss of the game that he's playing right now. So nice. We should be seeing Brosentia's channel go live shortly.
Well, there's some other matches in the bracket, right? Cranktud's waiting for the winner of Neitzel versus Maurice. We still need to see Andy versus Polterghost. I think. I was away. I wasn't sure if maybe that one happened and didn't get recorded, but I think we still need to see that one.
I think that's wishful thinking.
And this match was on the schedule, and then I went away, and the results did not appear. So does Adam still need to play Andy?
Yeah, it just didn't happen, and then I don't know.
Okay.
But they've got time, I think, right?
Well, yeah, they have until February 24th. Actually, I guess they have to get it done by this week. That's how far along we are in the tournament now. Even the top 8 deciding matches need to get finished. But yeah, that's a big one. That's a really big one. Previous tournament winner, Adam Numbers, versus previous tournament winner.
That's analytical mind of yours.
Well, I say it that way because when you hear me say the word that many times and you think, God, he's really saying this a lot, right? Now, that's the only way to get an idea of just how many times he's actually won the dang thing.
Yeah,
I do it because it's funny, but...
Last MT16 was the first time Andy didn't make top 8.
Yeah. It was even his first time out, he got third, and then only did better until last time.
Yeah, you gotta be really good to make top 8 every time.
We never also, there's a lot of moderators who are moderating the matches, which sometimes is a real headache. You gotta make decisions about tricky things that happen, so there's been a ton of different people moderating matches, so thank you so much for that.
Yeah, I see a rate.
Yeah, I typed it a little bit quicker than I expected. Yeah, we are getting ready to raid. Brosentia is going to be going live momentarily, so we're going to be over there with the mystery show, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there.
Thank you so much for
ID
watching,
Bruce.
everyone. Mystery Tournament 0017 continues tomorrow around this same time. We'll see you then.
Raid pressed.
Alright, going not live.